Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dig into a tool that I think solves a problem we all have, Google's NotebookLM. It's all about taming that information beast and turning chaos into actual clarity.
You know that feeling, right? You're just drowning in stuff. You've got PDFs, articles, meeting notes, a bunch of video links. They're all piling up, and you're desperately trying to find that one key piece of information, but it feels like you're searching for a needle in a digital haystack.
And that's the real twist, isn't it? We have access to pretty much everything these days. The real challenge, the real bottleneck, isn't finding information anymore. It's dealing with the overload. It's that whole process of knowledge synthesis, actually making sense of it all.
Okay, but what if your notes weren't just a static pile of text? Imagine if your notebook could actually read, understand, and then have a real conversation with you about everything you saved inside it.
Well, that's the core idea behind NotebookLM. And look, this is not just another AI chatbot that's pulling information from the entire internet. Nope. Think of it as your own personal, focused research assistant. It's designed to work specifically with your sources and turn them into intelligence you can actually use.
So, how does it actually work? Well, it all starts with your sources, and the range of stuff you can throw at it is pretty incredible. We're talking your Google Docs, PDFs, links to websites, even YouTube videos. You can just copy and paste text right in or upload audio files. And with the free version, you can add up to 50 sources for each notebook, which is a ton of material to work with.
The process itself is just beautifully simple. First, you upload all your sources. This basically creates a specialized brain just for your project. Second, you just start asking questions in plain English, like you're talking to a real assistant. And third, you get back summaries, answers, and even new ideas that are pulled exclusively from the material you provided.
And this right here, this is the crucial part. It's all about trust. Because NotebookLM only uses the sources you give it, its answers are always 100% grounded in your material. It even gives you citations, linking every answer directly back to the exact spot in your original document. This is what stops the AI from just making stuff up, hallucinating. It is literally reliable by design.
All right, so that's the theory, but let's get into some powerful, real-world examples. How can this thing actually save you time and, make you smarter at your job?
Imagine you're on a legal team. You get handed a dense, 100-page regulatory document. Instead of spending hours reading through it, you just upload it and ask this exact question. NotebookLM will scan the whole thing and pull out the most critical risks and solutions. We're talking hours of painstaking work, just gone.
Or hey, maybe you're in HR, time to roll out the new company policies. You can feed all those long documents into a notebook and just ask it to create a simple, clear summary for the whole company. It'll distill all that complicated jargon into easy-to-understand bullet points.
And for any students out there, oh man, this is an absolute game changer. You can upload all your class notes, lecture slides, all the assigned readings, and with just one prompt, generate a full-on study guide. It can even make a practice quiz for you, come up with essay questions, and build a glossary. It's seriously like having a personal tutor on call 24/7.
Okay, so creating documents, summaries, and quizzes, that's already a massive time saver. But NotebookLM has this other feature that, well, it completely changes how you can consume information.
I'm not kidding. It can literally turn your research and your notes into an audio conversation, a personal podcast generated just for you, based on your specific project.
And this isn't just some robotic voice reading text. No way. NotebookLM creates a dynamic conversation between two AI hosts who actually discuss, debate, and explain the key topics from your documents. It's perfect for learning while you're commuting or working out. And get this, you can even interrupt the podcast and ask the hosts follow-up questions live. It's kind of wild.
So when you step back and look at the whole picture, the transformation is just so clear. You're going from spending hours manually reading to getting key insights in minutes. From juggling a dozen different files to having one single conversation with all of your research. You're moving from a world of static documents to a world where you can interact with your knowledge in a totally new way.
And that's really the big question to leave you with. It's a fundamental shift. When your notebook is no longer just a passive bucket for information, but becomes an active partner in helping you understand it, how does that change the way you research, the way you learn, and the way you create?